Batman.
All
right. Oh. We can do the Batman. I'm working on all kinds of new things over here. As you can tell, I've got the office somewhat set up now.
Yeah, this is the first time I decided to actually try to do the laptop, and yeah, I'm in the front room.
I'm actually looking for
hanging out here by the washer and dryer.
I'm actually looking for some new sound for us. Can you hear that?
No.
You can't hear that?
No.
Oh, well, then this app sucks. Oh, I'm trying to patch things in and set things up, and holy shit, you're not in the bed. Oh. Got our new logos put up here and everything. We're trying. Been trying to edit everything and get everything corrected since the name changed back and all that.
Yeah, I already had someone text me and go, shit, when y'all going live? I'm like, now. Okay.
Yeah, go watch. Yeah, we're live. We'll give everybody a few minutes to get in and get caught up while I still work on some edits. I know one thing that we're going to touch on is some football. So if you want to jump right in, give us your thoughts and opinions on how the Final Four played out. I know we've talked about it off the air. It's a touchy subject. I knew bringing that up was going to poke the bear, but you know. No comment?
And the thing is, there's already guys going into the transfer portal, going to the draft.
Oh, yeah.
Don't want to take the chance of ruining what career they have in the NFL, so it ain't even going to be a legit 5 and 6 game.
Right.
Yeah. But I guess whoever wins will end up could be saying they're the national champions because, well.
Yeah.
Both teams have definitely Florida State has a gripe.
I truly agree with you there. I agree there with you 110%. I'm throwing up sponsor codes as we go through here. Just mind that. I'm just making sure everything's working properly. I've got the new setup here, so trying to make sure it's all going. But yeah, I agree. I'm not happy about how the Final Four played out. I'm really not. I'll tell you what. I'll zoom back in on us so they can see us. I'm not happy about it. I don't feel like Alabama earned their spot. I don't feel like we should have to see them every year. They're a good team. Don't get me wrong. All the love and respect in the world to Nick Saban, and Roll Tide to Alabama itself. But
yeah, let's just go ahead and they have a wonderful campus.
Yes.
And there's one out there. I don't know who you are.
But Roll Tide.
I'll tell you right now. Roll Tide.
I don't have anything to throw up on this show yet. And I don't mean throw up as a puke. I mean,
I suddenly I became a fan of Alabama
right
when we went down there.
Very much so. No, I've always liked Alabama for Nick Saban. Nick Saban is a hell of a coach, great human being. But I don't know, just the whole Alabama Crimson Tide fan base drives me nuts sometimes. But it is what it is. And don't mind me, I am constantly checking my phone to see if anybody posts questions on the post I put up earlier. Just to see if anybody has anything they want to ask during the show, and I am watching the comments. But while we're thinking about it, before we get too far into it, go ahead.
When are we going to do our review in the year of 2023?
Let me look at the calendar here. Let's see.
Because right here in my pocket here, I just so happen to have my top 5 of everything.
Oh, you've done made your list. Okay, you came prepared to do it today.
I think my list, and I've checked it twice.
Oh, you found out who was naughty and nice, did you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to do it today, or do you want to do it next Saturday? Wait a minute. Better question: Is there anywhere to go next Saturday? We don't have anything planned, do we? I know our plans today got changed, and we won't even go there health wise. Oh,
Terry Tyler.
Oh,
what's
there's
up?
Your kid.
Yeah, well, he was sitting here blowing up my damn phone, telling him we were going live, so I couldn't talk to him.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, "What's it called?"
Well, go follow.
What's it called, Daddy? And I'm like, "Well, it's wrestling with the locals, son."
Your kid doesn't follow us already. We got a problem. Just saying.
I've been throwing a bunch of invites out there. I know a lot of people are probably tired of seeing invites from me.
Same. But, I have as well. I've been sending invites to some of our new friends that we made out in North Carolina and stuff. So, super excited for things to come. And like I said, like I was trying to say before you cut me off, thoughts and prayers to Kenny Omega. Him and Jericho had set up a deal where they were fixed to get their shot at Ricky and Big Bill for the tag belts, and Kenny has been hospitalized with diverticulitis. I believe he had to undergo some kind of surgery, if I read it correctly.
Yeah, they
got to be wrong.
They usually have to remove part of your intestine.
Yeah. Well, he's recovering from that, so hopefully a speedy recovery from him, and just hope everything goes well. It's a condition that he'll have to live with for the rest of his life. So, but
shout out to Buster Johnson.
Yeah, let me tell that. Thank you, Buster. Buster H.R. Johnson says good looking logo. And we'll give props where props are due. The niece, Ashton, made the logo for us. Neither one of us did it.
And by the way, can Buster, if you want to listen to good content, because we're stupid. Don't listen to us very long because we're stupid.
We'll make you go brain dead.
But go to Buster H.R. Johnson on YouTube. Dude, when he gets the KEW guys on there, it's the best shit ever. I love it. I watched it work the next day. See, it's really, you get to find out stuff, bro, that you would not normally get to hear about KEW. And dude, it's freaking good. And I loved every minute of it.
I love watching Buster stuff, and we got to collaborate with him some more in the future, definitely. Let's let a little cat out of the bag. Unless you want to do the top 5 now, I'm not prepared to.
If you're not prepared, I need you to be more prepared.
Well, I didn't know when we were going to do it because the lack of communication coming from the other party.
I said, hey, let's do it. Which meant
you didn't tell me when. You just said, let's start putting a list together. I'm sorry I've been working Monday through Friday, some 14-hour shifts.
I work Monday through Friday.
Yeah, but you're off until like 2 in the afternoon. You just sit around the house.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I go in at 11.
You're welcome, Buster. Okay, so you go in at 11. Big whoopty.
But I've been going in early so I can try to get some extra overtime.
Yeah.
Without being caught.
Right. And you just set it live on the air, so hopefully nobody's watching of any importance, right?
Well, they usually quit watching by now anyway.
Right? Do you want to let them know what's coming up for us next year, or do you want to wait on that a little bit longer?
Well, I don't know. Did we even really go over the whole WrestleCade deal?
We talked about it. On the last show, we talked about what we did. We talked about going out there and being a part of the Fan Fest on Saturday and there for the Super Show. That's about all we talked about. And we talked about the hotel and how the employees were assholes and all that.
And the door wouldn't let us in.
And how Jimmy Valiant got $20 out of you again.
Yeah, we did talk about it.
$20 is good. $20 is no man.
The taping when he was in Memphis.
Oh,
so let's go ahead and talk about what we got coming up.
So in March, there is another huge event similar to WrestleCade. Now, like I said, I don't have anything to throw up on the screen today because this was one of those impromptu. Hey, we got nothing going on. Let's do a show.
What is it called? Squared Circle Expo.
Follow those guys on Facebook, and let me tell you, they've announced a few guys that I thought were pretty cool. My kids are fans of some of the guys. You know, they're going to have RVD, Matt Riddle, Kane, Sting, Eric Bischoff, of course. Shout out to Eric. Can't leave Eric out. Awesome man. But they announced somebody today that when you sent that to me, I instantly went back to being a kid, sitting on the couch, flipping between WCW and Monday Night Raw. And I got chill bumps, and I was like, dude, I remember him coming out with Sonny Ono, dripping in gold. And you talk about belt collector. Kenny Omega ain't got shit on this man. This man.
Didn't this guy at one time had like 8 titles or something like that?
10, okay. Sir. 10 championships at one time. He is the most decorated, to this day, the most decorated superstar in the history of pro wrestling. He held 10 belts at one time. He is the man, the myth, the legend. From Japan, from Mexico, Ultimo Dragon. Dude, I ain't even gonna lie. I got chill bumps and was a kid all over again. I was like, that is one, I don't care what we do. That is one we've got to sit down and have a conversation with that man and get a little bit of history from him. Whether we get him to agree to a show or we just get to sit there like we did with Shane Douglas. Having a conversation with Ultimo Dragon.
That was really cool, man. Sitting there talking to Shane at WrestleCade.
Yeah, and I feel like if we were to reach out to Shane, I feel like there'd be no problem getting him to be a part of something. I mean, he's got his own podcast. I don't even remember what it was called. I ain't even going to lie. And mad love to Shane, but I can't wait. Cannot wait. And I found out that to this day, Ultimo Dragon is actually a part of Dragon Gate, whatever that is. It's some company. So if anybody knows what the hell Dragon Gate is, please fill me in because I'd like to watch it because he wrestles for him. He still wrestles for him. You asked me earlier if he wrestles, and, you know.
No, he did really good in WCW. But when he went to WWE.
Yeah, and that seems to be.
When he went to WWE, he just shit the.
Well, and that's not. I don't feel like that's on him. I feel like that's on their production of wanting shorter matches. He was used to working longer style matches. I don't think. I may be wrong, but I feel like if he would have been there a lot longer than what he was, if they'd have kept him around for more than a cup of coffee, that he could have got down to the level that he needed to for their style matches. But he was so used to working. I mean, I've watched, I'll tell the truth. My mother didn't remember who Ultimo Dragon was, and I said, you got to be fucking kidding me.
She's old.
Well, yeah, and she's, whatever. We won't go there. And I'm not ignoring you, Carnage. We're going to get to you in just a second. But I was like, okay. So I started bringing up clips. And he had a decent short match against another luchador from Mexico there on WCW Mighty Nitro from 97. And then they had different matches with him and Rey Mysterio and him and Eddie and him and Dean Malenko. And incredible athlete, highly decorated. I could sit here and read you his accolades. It would probably take 20 minutes to go through all of them, if not longer. That's how decorated he is.
That's all right.
Right. So Carnage posted, I hate that AEW is going through tough times. Hope they don't lose TBS and TNT to WWE.
So I had a friend of mine that's on Facebook. He went to the Ring of Honor pay-per-view last night.
Yeah.
Crowd was very sad, but for the 1,000 tickets that they sold, the people were excited. People were shutting doors.
People shutting doors?
The people were excited. He said the crowd was hot for it, but then again, they only sold 1,000 tickets, and you had your big stars on there.
Yeah.
And it didn't draw. So I said, maybe you take and, I don't know, go into a damn school gym. It'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the Convocation Center. They filled it up pretty good. WWE just filled it up really good.
Yeah, very much so. They definitely need to do something and get it figured out. Let's see. Buster posted Raw may be going to WBD. What happens to AEW if that happens? Do they get the
Warner Brothers Discovery?
And what is the the ECWC treatment? Okay. That is a good question. I mean, I feel.
Do you think AEW will go over the Pop channel?
I don't know. They're going to end up.
They're going to get that TNA treatment.
Right. They're going to end up on Access.
And so he just takes and blocks us out and
sorry. I'm sorry. The kids came in and it got hectic for a minute.
What's up, Terry?
You got to keep in mind that I have two children that like to come in here and pester me when I'm trying to do things. Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering.
I didn't have kids, so I didn't get pestered.
Yeah,
we need to be like Buster. I think Buster locks his up in cages and stuff.
Well, mine's about to get duct taped and stuck in the closet if they don't stop, because I've asked them to stop nicely. I'm fixing to have a violent parent, and they don't like it. You know, nobody likes that. But no. Seriously. Anyway, I feel like what'll happen is okay. I feel like AEW's not going to be around much longer. Let's just be honest. And if they are,
if they go to a streaming device, they don't even need. They don't right now. They need to stop saying that they are competition with WWE.
They're not.
They need to work on themselves. Miss Betty, how you doing? Hope you're having a good Saturday night.
No, I don't know how to pronounce that. Nakajima. AEW or TNA? I don't know.
I don't know. Can't watch TNA.
Right? TNA doesn't have a channel.
They have access.
Oh, they've got access back again?
They've been on access.
Okay, so Endeavor is buying the streaming rights.
Yeah. Yes.
But
yeah. There you jump. We need you to jump, Luke Justice.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, wait a minute, what? Let me go shut this door. You handle this for just a second. I'll be right back. Jesus, never fails.
Harry, I saw the scissors that Luke was trying to stab Harry with last night.
Oh Jesus! Give me just a minute. I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this.
Hold on.
So wait, he tried to stab him with scissors?
Yeah, I mean, I saw a picture, and Luke's on top of Harry with a pair of scissors trying to stab him with it.
Oh Jesus, that's great. Good shit.
But he was going for the head when he should have probably gone for the
Oh
belly or
my
something.
God, he was trying to pull. What's that guy's name? Oh, Hannibal, the Blood Hunter. He was trying to spike him. Oh, fucking retarded. Okay. Jesus.
I'm
Anyway,
going to kick Luke Justice ass. Okay, I like to hear that. We like to hear that. It's okay.
I want video footage. That's all I'm saying. I'll air it right here on the show when I see proof.
There you go, Terry. We want to see it. Video proof.
No video or picture. There's no proof. But I feel like if
Curtis just said something I really like to talk about.
Yeah, that was where I was going. Actually,
I think CM Punk. I think this run will probably be his best run.
Yeah,
that he has.
And I feel like he's in a happier place in WWE this time.
There's too much leadership and too much. I don't know what to call it, but he's just not going to get away with it like he'd get it. No. Tony don't have. There's no.
And let's compare notes on that real quick, because the story came out that Daniel Bryanson was going to start, or Bryan Danielson, was going to start fining people for posting on social media and things like that. First of all, why does he have the authority to do that? He's not in control. Tony Khan should have been doing that since day one. Tony Khan should have been enforcing some kind of regulation over his talent to where they didn't act like ass clowns.
Well, I think Danielson's getting collision.
Yeah, they're giving it to him like they did.
He gets out of in ring.
Let's be honest, if AEW wanted to change the tide or at least get back on track, now is the time to bring Cornette in and let him run this shit the way it needs to be run. But fucking man, I agree. A lot of people,
we listened to Cornette. Jeff tried to get him to come.
I know you were. Cornette, he's old. He doesn't like to travel a lot, but AEW's got the perfect schedule for it. They really do. But I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like Tony Khan's trying to do too much by himself. If he actually let his talent that he's got, like Dustin and Daniels and Christopher Daniels and some of these veterans that have been around for years, help him. I mean, fuck, you got Jerry Lynn sitting back there on the roster. You got Billy Gunn sitting back there on the roster. All these fucking geniuses that have been through so much, use that shit. I mean, you had Jim Ross there. Why didn't you listen to them? It's Tony Khan. I really don't want to see Ring of Honor dive anything, Tony. Yep. I didn't know Freddie Prinze Jr. wanted anything to do with it, but that's a thought.
Ring of Honor's dead.
Sadly, I agree. They've really
made nothing.
They've really made it opposite.
They should have took the TV deal for. They should have took the TV deal with the CW network.
Your child is talking to you, Titanic. He wants you to book him and
Luke Justice. Me and Luke Justice for a hardcore match. Let's go ahead and let the cat out of the bag.
I knew it was coming. Go ahead.
March 29th and 30th, we're going to the Square Circle Expo. April 6th at 1 o'clock. Blytheville, Arkansas, at the Loving Jesus Ministry Church. There's going to be an all-day event out there. There's going to be a car show and all kinds of other stuff there, like we did last time. It's going to be a little bit bigger than what we had last time. But guess what we're having? Guess what we're having, Biscuit?
Oh, I know.
Wrestling.
Who's going to show up?
So,
oh, sorry.
Would you like to hear maybe a name or two that's going to be there?
Go ahead. Tell him.
Already signed for this show. Mike Reels.
Oh, that is epic. Mike Reels is a hell of a wrestler.
And in fact, I'm going to name you his opponent for the night.
Oh.
For the day. I'm sorry, the day.
The day. And then we got comments we need to get to.
Tommy Too Good.
Oh, that'll be a damn good match.
I know. I have not told you nothing about anybody being there.
No, we were talking about it.
I practically booked almost the whole show yesterday while we were at the hospital.
Well, that makes sense. I was working a 10-hour shift. So
I'm going to let you know now. The first match that's going to be happening is Tommy Too Good and Mike Reels.
Man, and I tell you what, I might have to break out the referee suit for that one just so I can be in the ring firsthand to watch that one. That just,
it's going to be good.
Both of them are fucking
We're going to
awesome.
have good.
Love watching.
We're going to have great matches. We're going to have great matches because guess what? My big ass ain't in it. He didn't think he needed him, and now he knows, or he's stupid.
Is he talking about Punk or Cornette?
I don't know.
Buster, if you're still with us.
Buster did a podcast with Mike Reels.
I'll have to check that one out. I didn't know that one.
I mean, if anybody knows, which some people do. Oh, and Miss Betty, it's a free show, and it's going to be before APW that night.
Yes.
Which APW will be in West Memphis that night. And that'll also be the first night of WrestleMania.
Yes, it will be. I left this comment up while you were talking because this comment, and sadly, I do agree again that NWA is dead. Now you see right here my NWA heavyweight champion.
That's how we know it's dead.
Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, okay? I love the NWA. I love the heritage, the history. But Billy Corgan, what the fuck are you thinking, pal?
I wish Buster would come on with us right now. I'd love to talk about I'd like to hear his side of the cocaine.
Buster said good matchup, talking about Mike and them.
Thank you very much. I really just want to give the people a good show. It's free to the public as well.
Thank you for the comment there, Jeremy and Brenda Gibson. Awesome, man. How did y'all this?
Spiker. If you know the guy. Jeremy is Spiker.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
His ass done got old, can't wrestle no more.
It happens. And Buster said he was talking about Cornette. Let me throw that back up there because, again, a lot of people trash Jim Cornette, but that is one of the most intelligent minds in the history of pro wrestling. I mean, let's talk about Cornette for just a minute. He was there for the Attitude Era. He was there for a lot of NWA stuff, WCW, Crockett, all that. Ring of Honor, that was Cornette. OVW, that was Cornette. Smoky Mountain Wrestling, that was Cornette. You think about a lot of the guys you see on TV, it was Cornette that molded these guys. Batista, Brock Lesnar.
And guess what? and it's all dead. But now I will say this: Ohio Valley's doing awesome right now.
Yes, very much so. I don't know.
Al got it going on, and like he told us, he's just trying to stay alive.
Amen to that. And that's another thing.
They got a lot going on too.
They do, and we actually have plans in 2024 to make a trip up to Kentucky to spend some time with OVW and Al Snow and to help
Haley J.
Yes, Haley J. But always, every time we're on here, I want to put Al and them over because, man, they've been with us. Let me go find this because this was one of our original sponsors.
Yeah,
all right there. Collar and Elbow brand. Use that code CCWA29. That was back when we were running CCWA wrestling. Okay, I'll throw it back up for you one more time. Collar and Elbow brand. They got awesome shit. I'll get some pictures of some of the merchandise and throw it up here for us on the next show. But you definitely want to support those guys. Awesome things going. I mean, Haley J and her mom Maria are going out to WOW right now.
Yeah, they're doing WOW.
And right. Terry Tyler is hell-bent on putting his belt up on the line. I will be glad to step in the ring with Luke Justice. And then everyone thinks the Coke spot fucked up the CW deal, but I think the NXT deal was already on the table for the Coke spot. Yeah, that may be possible. Yeah, with NXT going to CW, that is highly possible. We can only speculate on that until we find out for sure. I'm
glad NXT is going to be going over.
Yeah. I want to know where Raw is going to end up. It's going to be interesting for Raw not to be on USA. I mean, they weren't on USA for a few years, but it's going to be interesting for them to move again and stuff like that.
Eric Hayes, you laid it all out right there in 4 words. It's all a work.
32. Amen, man. It has been a long time. Sorry to hear about your grandfather.
You remember his granddaddy, don't you?
I think so.
Little bald-headed guy.
Yeah.
I beat up his son-in-law one night, and he told me, he's like, you want to find your own way back home. I'm like,
yeah.
Damn.
I've wrestled Spiker before. I didn't realize that, I didn't realize he'd got out. Damn, I didn't realize he was that old now. That's showing our age again, isn't it?
You know.
Hey, let's throw Eric Hayes' shit up there. It's all the work. It's true. It is all the work. But, hey, it's fun to talk about. Oh, Jesus. All right, here we go. Let's stir the pot. Let's do what Red Velvet likes to do and stir that pot, right?
Oh, Luke Justice getting called out like a kid.
Oh, my God, Terry Tyler. Oh, we got to still get
to Terry, he's the wild card heavyweight champion. You want me to see if he'll come and put his title on the line and be a title versus title?
Jeremy, I'll send you a friend request right now. But
think about Raw airing on TBS or TNT. That's full circle.
Luke, hold on. I got to share this comment first and foremost. Exactly. That was my thoughts too, brother.
That's what the T-shirt was made for.
That's apparently it's Titanic's illegitimate fucking job. Oh, God. Going to hell. But it's okay.
Eric who the fuck is Terry Tyler?
Right.
If you're not comfortable saying the fuck word, you could use F.
Fuck.
We appreciate any forms of fucking.
Think about Raw airing on TBS or TNT. That is full circle. That would be, and that would be.
Eric, I'm going to need you to get off here right now.
Ass and waffles. I love it. Jeremy, I just followed you, buddy, on Facebook. But Jesus, Man, acid waffles. I ain't heard that in a while.
Well, I appreciate that, Jeremy. You're probably
I ain't,
about the only person that'll say that.
I ain't throwing that comment up there.
Hold on,
No,
I'll do it.
You can't do it.
Hang on.
What?
Hold on, I can't.
No,
It
you
won't let me
can't.
put up there.
You want me to put it up there? There, I'll put it up there for you. We'll step in the ring with anyone with a belt. You know what, Terry Tyler? You bring your little fucking cheap ass belt, and I think I'll just super kick you back to your damn daddy's twat. He's an extreme.
Hey, he got a replica belt too.
Okay. Replica belt. I ain't got no damn replica belt. What you talking about? The only thing back here that ain't real.
What's that thing on over your shoulder?
The NXT belt.
Yeah, that's the same thing he's got.
And that's for my.
Or his big gold belt is the same thing.
No, that big gold belt. That's
I'm
fucking real. That right there.
Would you shut the fuck up and listen?
Yes,
to me.
What? You're breaking up. What?
He has a big gold belt.
Okay.
But it's like your NXT title.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Danny, what's going on, man?
I ain't heard from him in a while. How you doing, Danny?
I remember you helped me beat Chris Day in Bible once.
One of the best damn referees in the business.
Wait, no, I helped Jeremy beat Chris Day.
Yeah.
It was Jeremy and Snuffy against Lord Humongous and Chris Day. Oh, there's his little he-she.
I'm glad he couldn't.
I love the tits.
He's being an ass. Did you see my comment about New Japan? Let me go back up, Carnage. I may not have. Riley, I'm in the middle of a show. Don't start. No, I don't see the comment about New Japan. What was it? I see the one about All Japan. Naka, however you said that.
Nakajima.
Yeah, Nakajima. I can't. Some of them's names I can't pronounce right. Go on, son, before I have to mute this microphone and get violent.
But he said something.
Just make sure you move the camera so we can watch.
I'm not putting that shit here.
I'm not going to you.
Hey, I need you to get up on top of the shelf and drop the Jerry Lawler fist.
Drop the Jerry Lawler. Drop the strap.
Remember, you got to pull that knuckle out just to make it look good.
Yeah. Oh, shit, Eric Hayes. He said, I'll buy a belt just to beat Terry's. I'll let you borrow one of mine. I got this plastic
I'll let you
belt
borrow
back
one.
here. Carl's got an old MMA belt that we got out of the trash from work one day. Said I'm getting real sick and tired of the factions in Neutral Japan. Oh, okay. And New Japan. Sorry. It's all good, Carnage. I understand. Can't believe he said what? Can't believe he said what, Titanic? What? Buster, what did he say that you can't believe? I'm lost.
No. That you gave me the look at it too.
Oh, what? I'm lost. I done moved on past it. That was about my kid?
Yeah, we're talking about kids.
Oh. Yeah, you're mean to my
kids.
kid.
I love your kids, but I do aggravate the shit out of them because they aggravate the hell out of me.
He was just picking on you like he always does. He called you tits again.
You got bigger ones than everybody.
He said you got bigger ones than everybody. He said, I just got a community violation notification. Look, let me talk about that for a minute. Fuck Facebook. Because they gave me a community violation the other day when your mom posted something about having surgery. And I said, let me know if Carl gives you any problems and I'll come kick his butt for you. And all I said was kick his butt. I didn't say nothing about kicking your ass. I said kick your butt.
I got 3 months for saying kick. And somebody wanted to hang out, and I said, I'll kick it with you. And I got 3 more.
So, from Eric Hayes and myself, fuck Facebook. Bullet Club.
They just now approved me to be a reckonable page.
Again? Oh, Jesus.
So I could, probably get more views on my reels now.
So Bullet Club has been around for a while, and I think it is time for them to go away. There has been so many different variants of Bullet Club that it has gotten old quick. And it's watered down way bad.
Who was the original Bullet Club?
Oh, Jesus. If I'm not mistaken, it was Balor, Styles, Gallows, Anderson. There were some of the Japanese guys involved.
I thought Jarrett killed it because he killed the 4 Horsemen. He killed the NWO. He killed TNA. He killed.
Yeah, and then
he killed
wait a minute. First, he created TNA, then he killed it. Then he created Global Force, and it didn't even get started. Okay, let's be honest. That shit didn't even get started. He got a belt made. He went and ran shows at other people's shows, and it didn't even make it off its feet. Global Force didn't happen. He didn't get the right backers or something. I don't know what the deal was, but and it's not enough.
Toby Keith was supposed to be his backer on now, I believe.
Yeah. And I feel like if Toby Keith would have bought the NWA, the NWA would probably be in a better place today. But, that's just me. And that means no disrespect to EC3. I think he's doing a spectacular job of trying to.
Oh, you're fixing to get a community violation now for trying to tell a lie here on Facebook.
Why?
EC3 ain't crap.
Okay, he may not be a big enough name, but he's doing everything he can to get the damn belt over when he goes somewhere.
Because I don't know, man, I don't know if it was just me or what. He did not impress me when we were at the trade.
Oh, God. Eric Hayes, I've been beat for my belt by no one. Luke Justice cannot even beat me. What make you think you can make my belt? Oh, the shit that kid says. All right. TNA may be coming back. You think it'll be better or no? No. Let's just be honest. More members of the Bullet. Amen to that shit, Buster. I totally agree. Even if you put if you count off all the horsemen that's ever been a horseman, including Paul Roma and fucking everybody from the NWO, the Bullet Club shit. Like,
now, isn't Paul Roma supposed to be at the Squared Circle Expo?
No, not that I think. Maybe. Hell, I don't know.
Or was he at WrestleCade?
He was at WrestleCade. He was over there with all the horsemen, but they didn't hang out with him much.
Well, he wasn't part of it long either.
They hung out more with Ricky than they did with him. The one person I really want to see in charge of the NWA is Nate. Yes, that'd be interesting.
Well, Tony Schiavone said it on his podcast. Ric Flair was the worst booker ever.
What? Rick was the worst booker?
Yeah.
Well,
he wouldn't stay in production meetings. He was always getting on his phone and leaving the room.
EC3 just stay at Dixie Stadium. Oh, God. I agree.
I have 100 pounds on Luke at about
20 years of experience. And then there's that. Go look. If Eric Hayes shows up in March on the date of this show, or April, or whatever fucking April. When is this show?
April 6th. Well, I'm going to leave you to not remember this date because you got to be able to.
I know I got to be there. I know. Oh, God. But if he shows up and whoops Terry Tyler's ass, that's going to be the best match of the night for me right there. No offense to Mike and Tommy. That match is going to be the legitimate match of the night. If we're
able to get that match for the show, I'm just going to go ahead and bring a fifth of Jack Daniels to the show with me.
Eric, if you will show up and beat his ass on April
6th,
I'd appreciate it. I got some Jack in the fridge.
I'll bring the Coke Zero.
Right.
We got to watch our sugar, y'all.
Right. Amen to that shit. Flair's not even in charge of his own life, much less a wrestling company. Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to see what he would do, but I don't think he could do it by himself. Flair, and let's touch on Flair for a minute, because a lot of people are under the impression that he has signed himself a deal with AEW. No, Woo Energy has signed a deal with AEW. And Woo Energy is paying AEW to let Ric Flair appear on their show and to sponsor the show so they can get the Woo Energy name out there. And I won't even go into detail about what's in those energy drinks. We'll just leave that one up to everybody to go find out for their damn selves. Eric said he'll help you drink it, Carl.
There you go.
I'd also give it to Steamboat if Flair's not. Yeah. I don't know.
Let's talk about Steamboat for a second. That motherfucker still looked like he was the same person, just he had gray hair.
Amen.
And
There they are again. And this is where we should be sponsored by Trojan. Make sure you cover it up before you hump. Cover your stump before you hump. Use Trojan. The date is April the 6th. Day one of WrestleMania 40 at 1 o'clock outside of a church. So we have a place to, pray over him and everything. There's supposed to be a car show there and everything. So come on.
We'll have to repent after Eric Hayes whoops his ass.
They're going to be grilling. I think last year they gave away free hamburgers and hot dogs.
Love you.
I think they're going to do that again this year.
Kevin Von Erich. Speaking of Kevin Von Erich,
Kevin Von Erich can't do nothing. No.
He's in rough shape. And that's what I was fixing to say. Him and his boys.
Well, I hate to say this, but his boys look like shit. They reminded me of me first getting in the ring.
I love that. Fucking Flair. Stick Billy Corgan with a hell of a bar tab. He would. Flair would.
Oh, yeah, the thing is, he would be drinking it. He'd be giving it to everybody else.
Amen to that. Steamboat, yes, much better option. I totally agree. Kevin Von Erich, it's sad to see that he is in the shape he's in. I have a lot of love and respect for him, Flair, Steamboat, all of them. I mean, they did a lot to pave the way for everybody, but his kids are and Ross and Marshall are good wrestlers. I'm wondering if it's the people that they put them in the ring with in AEW.
No, those guys are good. I know they don't get put on TV enough, but they're good. But Ross and
then maybe it's the style they're working. Maybe they're not used to that style.
It don't come out till December 22nd.
Unless he's already watched it.
Unless you got some illegal connections here. Oh, and Jeremy Woo is W with 5 O's.
Yeah, he spelled that
but
wrong.
We can't say that though. We can't use it.
Woo! I do whatever the hell I want.
Well, we can't. I wouldn't type it. It's trademarked, copyrighted.
He ain't gonna sue me.
Ric Flair will sue anybody for a bar tab.
And then there's that. Eric, if you got the hook up on the Iron Claw, hit us up, brother. But let's talk about, let's backtrack a little bit. We've talked about CM Punk a little bit. Let's talk about where he's going in WWE. You think this will be his best run? Who are some of the ideal opponents, in your opinion, for him?
Him and Rollins are going to have a killer match.
Oh, I agree.
Hey, Eric Hayes, are you ready for this match to happen? Because I have not beat by no one. So when you step in the ring with me, I am the man. Right.
You need to get your child back in school.
Terry over there carrying that big old plastic long fake wiener over there, dragging the ground. We're talking that shit with Eric Hayes. Jeremy, I know, man. Anybody trying to sue us, they wouldn't get 50 cents. I give them the debt that I got.
Right? You can have my debt. That's all you're gonna get. And I ain't got that much left, thank God. But I feel like him and Rollins will be good. I feel like the rumor and innuendo is, and I'm still in that line from Conrad, that Rock may possibly come back, whether it be for the match or to set up for a future match with Roman. That he may
I
possibly.
heard the other day after Mania, he's supposed to be leaving for a while. But then they said in order for him to reach Bruno, he'd have to keep the belt till 2028.
Right.
Does he keep it till 2028?
That'd be fucking insane. Jerry, I forgot more about wrestling than you will ever know. Oh, God. Terry knows how to incite a fucking riot. Let me just tell you, this kid can piss everybody off. But ask him.
We ain't going to sit here and talk about all your concussions there.
Hey, don't be mean. This isn't The Rock talking to Roman Reigns. This is Dwayne Johnson talking to Joe. No.
And why?
Yeah, whatever. Whatever the fucking Samoans say. Yeah.
That's the CM Punk, Phil Brooks thing.
Yeah.
Talking to Paul Levesque.
I love the Von Erichs, but if the company had not been owned by their dad, not have made it to the level they did, how long would they have lasted anywhere else? That is true. Eric, I know you've started a ride or two yourself. Started one night myself, and I was worried about that one. That one was interesting. Oh, Lord. Eric, something else. I tell you what, him and his brother Chris, when they was doing that Team Redneck shit, coming out in the camo jackets and shit, to oh man, I can't remember, Whiskey in My Soul by shit, I can't remember the damn name of the group now, but they had some damn good matches when they was doing that shit.
I got to wrestle their daddy one night.
Yeah.
And it was me and Chaos, Kevin Delk. And we wrestled the Top Guns. Ricky Hayes and Tim White. And we had Jimmy Blaylock in our corner. And Jimmy was the big heel manager there.
Yeah.
And we threw fire at Ricky. And that shit was so hot. This is why I don't do this shit.
Oh, Jesus. So, Eric, are you saying for Terry to show up Mosella next Friday night?
Be there anyway. He's going to beat up Luke, then he's going to kick your ass.
Oh, Jesus. What happened to Shibata? Was his visa revoked? I don't know. I will have to look into that.
Because he didn't have a match last night or something?
I don't know. I will look into that. Isn't he the pure? Shibata's the pure champion.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to look into that.
That one Aussie guy.
Yeah, he won a belt last night. I seen that.
Yeah.
Buster wants to know where the fuck is Chris, Eric?
He's hiding, man. I saw him not too long ago on a poster.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he was working a show a while back.
But
Sorry, I got sidetracked. I'm working on stuff on the side here. Another comment here. Refer to my last post.
he'll be in Osceola next Friday.
There you go.
There you go.
There's your answer, Buster. They'll be in Osceola next Friday. All right. So, do you want to go ahead and do your top 5 now, or do you want to wait and us?
Oh, we'll do it next. We'll do it next Saturday.
All right, we'll do it next Saturday then. So we've talked about Punk. We've kind of addressed AEW. I don't feel like it'll be around much longer. And if it is, it'll be on a streaming network, and they might as well just give it up. They better go back to Daly's place and start filming all their shit there.
I don't think that'll hurt.
I don't either. They're
Probably
not
save a lot of money. That'd keep them from losing about $34 million.
Yeah, I mean they're
Because
just competed in the. You just competed in the tournament? Congratulations. That's a pretty big deal.
what is the Naga BJJ tournament?
Don't give me the line. I know it's if I'm not mistaken, it's similar to one of the New Japan tournaments, but I may be wrong. Carnage, give us a little bit more detail. Titanic, are you still doing wrestling any? No, Biscuit has not been in the ring since August.
Think I busted your ass open?
No. I had the.
You lie because remember August
Okay.
got canceled.
No, I did. Yeah, August got canceled, but I was at the NWF show. I did a street fight against Key, and then ended up fucking Luke decided to have a 6-man street fight, which made no sense. Terry Tyler says I will not be in Osceola Friday night. He's chickening out already. It's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. Okay, my bad. I was thinking it was along the lines of something like the New Japan style tournaments. Congratulations, dude. That is awesome that you came in second place. I'm glad. I've looked into trying some of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu stuff. I really have.
Is that a relation to a Brazilian wax?
No.
That's karate kid stuff.
Yes,
Okay.
that's mixed martial arts.
That's cool.
BG, my youngest, wants to do karate, and we looked into some of that a while back, and then we moved, unfortunately. And now with my schedule, we don't have the time for us to do it because he wants me to do it with him. He's afraid to go by himself. And I would love to do it, but with my schedule, I don't have the time. Like I some days I don't know when I'm getting home from work. It just, in the industry that I'm in outside of professional wrestling, when work calls, you must be there. And they pay good. So I don't argue.
All responsibility.
Right. It's called being an adult. Something that we have to do. It's submission style martial arts, correct?
Gotcha.
It's kind of what Punk trained in before he went to MMA. That was something that he tried to master, which he's good at it. Punk's good at it. Don't get me wrong. He's just not. He wasn't good enough to do it in the UFC. You know what I mean? But to answer your question, Jeremy, I don't remember when when was the Greene County Fair?
September.
So September was the last time I worked.
The last time I wrestled was a year ago from October.
Yeah, and he keeps weaseling his way out of giving me what I want.
So you really want to? Let's talk about it. I don't care because I'll just straight up say I'll say exactly what's on my mind. And if anybody from that company hears about it and wants to argue it, they can kiss my ass because we were the shit.
Okay, let's talk about it then.
We were the best fucking thing going at the AWA.
And let me tell you, let me set the scene on how this shit came about. He came to my house outside of New Orleans.
I took vacation and came over and had a blast.
And I pestered him the entire time. We did live videos, and I pestered him on the videos. And I said, I want you to fucking turn on me. I wanted back in the ring. I wanted to be able to go out on my terms because I didn't, health-wise and shit, I wasn't able to leave the way I wanted to.
And so if I would have known that it would have kept me from having to do all them other videos, I would have done it the first fucking time.
So this motherfucker, I had a glass. Like, I had a glass cup. I was like, bust me over the fucking head with it. And it
And
was
I wouldn't
a
do
thin
it.
glass cup. And he's like, I'm not doing it. Hit me right here where the hard part of my fucking head is. It'll look great. You'll kill me. Maybe even get a hard way. No.
Well, I didn't want to cut my hand. I mean,
You fucking pussy.
I can't cut my girlfriend.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It'd be the wrong time of the month for her. So this motherfucker's like, I'll swing the kendo stick. I can swing the kendo stick. Let me tell you something. He can swing a kendo stick. He wrapped that kendo stick. The video is up on TikTok. It's up on YouTube. It's everywhere. It's great. And I will get it up and show it. He spit that fucking thing right over my head, busted me open, and we went and did it. And so it set up the deal for us at AWA in Blyville. And my first night back, dude, we had a big ass fucking crowd.
And it was the best part about it was everything kept changing, but the only one thing that never did change was the storyline between me and you.
Yep.
And we built more heat, more heat, more heat, more heat, more heat. Then all of a sudden, canceled. Canceled. Have you ever watched any matches with a Necro Butcher? Yes.
Yes, I have.
A friend of ours, Deadly Dale, has wrestled the Necro
Butcher. Yep. We actually got to see Madman Pondo when we were in North Carolina. Now, he didn't wrestle deathmatch style, but he did do the Battle Royal, which was hilarious. I wish I'd have got some footage of that shit. Eric Hayes, I want Luke Justice, not you, Eric Hayes. Now he's trying to fucking backpedal out of the fight with Eric Hayes. Here we go. Classic Terry Tyler, stirring the pot and chickening out, just like Titanic. Oh, father like son. Yep.
I bet he can't swing a kendo stick like old.
Probably not. No. Look.
Now the thing was, we were going to work our way to December. We'll go ahead and give the whole story. We were working our way to December, and we were going to have a cage, and that's when I was going to get my ass whooped.
And I was going to have my official last match. I was going to get what I wanted. I was going to get to wrestle my brother for the first time ever and the last time and retire the way I wanted to. And then we got told that it would go into next year because they didn't want it to end in December because it was drawing, and then they canceled. And then my personal life got involved with my wife and the divorce and drama and bullshit. And I've stepped away from a lot of things. And if anybody has any questions, I will gladly fucking answer them. I'll tell the fucking story. I don't give a fuck. I don't give fucks no more. I ain't got nothing to give. Okay. It is what it is. But I still feel like you're chickening your ass out because I've tried. I've offered.
Well, right now I've got 2 matches for sure, 3. If the one guy's supposed to tell me if he can be there, but he's going to let me know by January 15th.
Sounds good. I look forward to it. I'm excited for that.
And
show.
he's a big, big boy.
We'll have to talk about that off the air. Anybody got any more questions for us tonight? I know we won't bring up football. That's a tough subject for you right now. Speaking of which, I need to check football right quick. I know.
So what ended up happening with the Miami, Ohio, and Appalachian State?
I don't know. That's what I'm fixing to check. Give me just a second. I'm going.
I turned it on, and it was pouring rain. All you could hear was the rain.
Dude, that field was soaked.
And they were in Orlando, Florida.
Broncos are losing right now 14-0. Appalachian State won.
Let's talk about them Cowboys.
Oh, God, I knew that car was coming.
Eric Hayes. What's going on with them Gators?
Oh, God. Leave that man alone.
I want that little punk Luke Justice. He can run that mouth. Please book me Titanic. I just want to know. And I've got to get at least 100 people to tell me they want to see Luke Justice versus Terry Tyler. If you do, I will call Luke Justice and I will book the match.
Share this video right damn now. Get the views up. Let's get some people telling him we want to see.
I need comments saying they want Luke Justice versus Terry Tyler.
Get it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Share this video. We got to get it. Broncos are losing right now, 14-0.
Who they playing?
Lions. Florida A&M won today. Appalachian State won. UCLA is lose. Well, yeah, they're down by 2, 14-16 against Boise State. Let's see. Congratulations to the Colts. They beat the Steelers earlier. Louisiana lost. That was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, no, that was today. Louisiana Lafayette today.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah, I saw that they went to overtime. And look, there was 2 teams that had good records, and we all know that the Saints the Saints Dome has not seen a winning team there all year, unless it was from out of town.
You know what? I'll give you that. You're right. Our quarterback sucks. He's like a used car.
You just don't understand. Derek Carr's a really good quarterback. You got wide receivers. You got wide receivers that are really good.
Look, let's be honest. We need a new coach. We need a new offensive line. We need to do well. I like Mario Davis. We keep him, but everybody else need to go. Well,
they have just really.
Vikings lost to Bengals earlier, 27-24.
I wish I was good as Snuffy. I never got but one tag team title. But titles ain't what I am into. I wrestled 5 years, had fun. Manila, Luxor, Osceola, Wilson, Lepanto, Paragould, Lake City, Walnut Ridge, Metropolis, Illinois, and Blytheville. Had fun. Congratulations to you guys on y'all's careers. I feel bad about Hambone. Yeah.
It was sad losing Hambone. It's different when I hear that music now. And then I hear that music somewhere else, and I freaked out because I was like, wait a minute, whoa.
Yeah, I'll never forget, man. Leroy, I'd put on a show for church.
Oh, I forgot that they had AEW Collision tonight. Claudio Castagnoli defeated an Andre El Idolo.
Bullshit.
Right. Abaddon versus Jasmine Allure. Abaddon won. Orange Cassidy versus Brian Keith. Do you know anything about Brian Keith?
Is that the same one that used to job on Saturday morning TV?
No, not the. I don't think so.
Back in the 80s?
No. Brian Keith is the bounty hunter he wrestled in GCW for a little bit and a couple other plays. He's pretty good.
Right. Yeah, like I was saying about Leroy, we had to make up a little dressing room away from everybody, and we just covered enough up to where we could get dressed and just didn't let nobody behind us. Well, the mayor decided to park behind us and walked up from behind us, and Leroy went over and shook his hand, and he was butt naked.
That's Leroy for you.
He's like, "How you doing, Mayor?"
Orange Cassidy defeated Brian Keith. Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander versus Diamanta and Mercedes Martinez. Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander won. And that is all I've got right now. That's it. That's all the matches they had on Collision. All right. I thought they had others. I thought they had Eddie King.
Buster, you still on here? Buster's still on here.
Is he? I don't know. Buster, you still with us? Buster.
It don't tell me how many people we got watching.
Well, we've still got 4 now. Hell, we were up to like 20 at one time. They ran off because we got quiet. I'm trying to see where the rest of
if anybody wants to join in on their little top 5 thing, let us know.
Yeah, we'd love to get everybody's
I'll
opinion.
tell you what. I'll tell you what we're doing it over.
Well, yeah, let's talk about that before we go. Let's do that.
Let's give a little insight, if you will.
So we're not giving out awards, but we're going to talk about it this year. Maybe next year we'll give out awards.
Okay, so your top 5 shows of the year, your top five guys,
You're going to need to text all this to me, by the way.
the top 5 women of 2023, the top 5 tag teams, your top 5 matches, and yeah, that's it. Shows, matches, guys, girls, tag teams.
Sonny Ono was apparently at AEW television on Wednesday night.
Buster.
All right, guys. I'm old as fuck and shopping all day and it's past my bedtime. I'm out. Love you, brother. Good night. Rest well. Hopefully we'll see you.
If you want to join us next Saturday night, let us know.
We can come on earlier if we need to.
Yeah, because we ain't doing nothing.
Right. Thoughts and condolences to Jade Cargill. Just found out that her mother passed away after having a battle with cancer. That's tough. So, thoughts and prayers to her. That explains why she hasn't been on TV in a while. I know that's tough. Do you feel
Benny Max here?
Benny Max here? There you go.
Hey, do you remember when we used to get trolled by a guy that played MJF and Vince McMahon?
And then tried to be Tony Khan? Yeah. That was
Then he started doing the Tony Khan shit.
Yeah. Do you feel like I got a question for you?
Go ahead.
Greensboro, North Carolina, AEW Revolution.
Yeah.
Will be March the 3rd.
Yeah.
They've sold 10,000 tickets. Do you feel like Ric Flair being in Sting's corner for his last match is something that needed to happen?
Did it need to happen?
Yeah.
No, but that's probably the smartest thing Tony Khan did was do that.
Do you think it helped sell tickets?
Yeah.
I mean, I do too. I was just wondering what your opinion was.
Yeah.
I feel like it did because, I mean, as Arn Anderson said when we were in Winston-Salem, Carolina is horseman country.
Well, you know you're from Dudleyville. You're in horseman country.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I just.
How did you feel about that when he came out? They came out in the horseman music.
Like a kid all over again. I
Yeah,
got
it was awesome, man.
Everybody sitting behind us looked at me like I had 4 heads because I jumped up like a kid with goosebumps. And I was just trying to see. I heard that.
If Devon's kids would have came out to Team 3D music,
right,
that would be pretty cool.
You'd have probably juiced yourself.
Then you'd have to do a real match.
Right.
I hate to say this, but Arn's son, Brock, he's not that good.
No, he needs to sharpen up.
Did you watch that last NXT pay-per-view where Pillman wrestled Carmelo Hayes?
Yes.
And he even thanked him for the PLE rub.
Yeah. I want to say congratulations on the huge announcement that I just heard about from Ohio Valley Wrestling. They have secured its future with a new strategic partnership and investment. It says here it is excited to announce that it has secured this new investment and strategic partnership with Genevec Ventures. GENVEC Ventures. The agreement ensures OVW's financial stability going forward. It adds this something Genevec Ventures as a new majority ownership group and brings Ed Payer aboard as our new chief executive officer in charge of day-to-day business affairs. The partnership makes a pivotal movement of OVW's wrestling history. It's a fusion of financial stability and a shared vision that promises to elevate our brand in the world of professional wrestling. As the Netflix show Wrestlers Showed the World. OVW is a special place with amazing wrestling leadership and Al Snow, tremendous talent in our locker room, and a fan base that is unmatched. What we needed was resources, an infusion of time, experience, and a set of individuals poised to elevate the company from a business perspective. This partnership gives OVW all three. Matt Jones will remain the head of the majority ownership group that includes a number of other partners in the Kentucky area, and we are all excited about bringing Javek's new investment and ideas to the table. Matt will still continue to work on OVW's future touring in Kentucky, and for the first time in 2024 around the United States, OVW is fixing a tour around the United States. He will also focus on television and distribution rights to take OVW to a wider audience. Our new partners are committed to our ethos of delivering exhilarating wrestling entertainment and nurturing exceptional talent. As new head of day-to-day business operations, Ed Payer brings a wealth of business experience to OVW Wrestling, and his ownership group brings corporate and digital expertise. From around the world. His leadership and vision are aligned with our goals and innovate and enhance the wrestling experience for our fans. With Ed and his partners, a large infusion of resources and upgrades have already occurred, and we are poised to reach new heights and explore exciting possibilities as we embark on this journey. Our dedications to our fans and the integrity of OVW Wrestling remains steadfast. Prepare for a thrilling ride into the future of wrestling entertainment, where tradition meets innovation. Thank you for your continued support, and be ready for more exciting announcements in the very near future. Gladiator Sports Network Chairman Matt Jones. Congratulations to OVW. That's fucking awesome. Congratulations, Al Snow. That helps you survive, brother.
And on top of that, we want to also congratulate a friend of ours, Tony Gunn, becoming a 3-time OVW heavyweight champion.
Very much so.
Beating Jack Vaughn. He is a TikTok sensation.
Oh,
I
shit.
love this shit.
Did you know whose birthday it is today?
No.
Sid Vicious.
No, congratulations. Happy birthday, Sid.
Psycho Sid. Happy birthday. I just got a message. There's going to be a Superstars Fan Fest. Let me find out where this is. Georgia. North Georgia.
Okay.
They
Around
are.
Rome?
Huh?
Around Rome?
I'm guessing so.
That's where they usually do a lot of stuff at.
Yes. Rome, Georgia. Yes, sir. At the Cosa Valley Fairgrounds. January 13th, they'll have primetime wrestling. And they are going to induct some people into the North Georgia Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame for the class of 2023. The inductees are as follows. Abdullah the Butcher, Marcus, Buff Bagwell. I'm not sure who Scott Hudson is.
Scott Hudson?
Yeah.
He used to announce on WCW.
Okay. I knew he looked familiar, but it didn't ring a bell.
In the 2000s.
Peggy Lee Leather.
Yeah.
And Chris Spanky Vick. He's a referee. These guys are all going into the 2023 class of the North Georgia Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame. Jesus.
Flame?
Yes, Fame. Sorry.
I want to say this. I think this year WWE really needs to decide to think about putting a referee in the Hall of Fame.
I agree.
We put big stars, big headliner, that used to draw, Then you had you got your tag team, then you got your person that's dead, then you got your female, then you kind of got your group. And then why not a referee?
And while we're talking about the WWE Hall of Fame this year, I know, and this may be premature for me to even speculate on this, but I really feel like Bray Wyatt's going in this year.
Yeah.
And if not, there's something wrong. I mean, and a lot of people are going to say, well, why does he deserve to be there? But if you look back on his career, he really has a Hall of Fame worthy career from where he came from in the original NXT all the way up to what he became. And he was such a mind for this business. If he would have gotten to have gone all the way with the character that he was trying, I think it would have developed into something worth watching.
He won the title, what, 2 or 3 times? Twice?
Yeah, at least.
The WWE champion twice. He was tag team champion with Orton. I mean, he was actually one of those characters that did not need a belt.
No, he was so over. He was kind of like the Undertaker. He was the new modern era of the Undertaker in a way. And sadly, there was something said between him and Undertaker that will never be known. Undertaker will not divulge what he said to Bray. And those that Bray have enlightened that to have been asked not to say anything. So it'll never be known with his passing.
I think it's none of our business.
Right.
I believe Undertaker did what he was doing to pass the
torch. And sadly, Bray went before it was time. And just a few days ago, or maybe it was a week ago now, his fiance JoJo had shared something on Facebook. And
it was the day they were supposed to get married.
Yeah, it choked me up. Sorry. And it's just tough thinking that,
He was young.
Yeah, he's young. I mean, he was. I met him years ago, back when he was still wrestling as Husky Harris.
I mean, what? Close to your age, right?
Yeah, he was
36.
Yeah, he was only 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just and another thing that I want to touch on, talk about the Hall of Fame. When does Jim Cornette and the Midnight Express get their fucking flowers?
I'd like to see that.
It's sad.
Does Stan have heat with WWE?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I would love to see Stan get it, man. I mean, coming from a guy that wrestled with Stan,
right?
And
no, I love Stan. When I've worked with him, I've always loved it.
I got to wrestle with him once. It was a battle royal at the Coliseum, but he didn't have to be that nice to me.
No.
I mean, who the hell am I? And he was the coolest dude. He was like one of the coolest guys there.
Yep. And, and it's sad that Bobby has passed on now, and he wouldn't be there to get it.
He was so good.
I loved Bobby. That
he was. I heard a story that he was scared about going to be a singles because he didn't know if he'd be able to get over by himself. But he was so good, you couldn't help but like him.
Look, I don't think I've ever told this story on the show, but when my oldest was, real little, he was probably, God, he couldn't have been almost 2. I worked a show that Bobby was on. And I'd known Bobby since I was 12, 13.
I know. Look, we had a show in Rector one time, and I don't know if he was there. I figure he was. At the time, the commission had started getting hard on everybody.
Yeah.
It was around 2009 or something like that. And Arnaz gave me a call and asked if he won the show and what I needed to do to make sure it was a legit show.
Yeah, it was our show.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, we can run my license. And I said, dude, all I ask is pay the fee. And he gave me a little bit of money for it too. And it was a thing for his uncle.
Yeah.
And they had his uncle in one of them lazy boy chairs. And Bobby showed up.
Yep.
Out of his own doings.
Yeah, I remember that.
And there was something going on, and it just was not clicking in the ring. And I did it just to get a rise. Him and Brian Thompson were together, and he turned around. He goes, "Who booked this shit?" I said, "I did."
Oh shit!
That shit was so funny. But
I wish you could remember what it was, but oh, I'll
it
tell
was
you, we had
fun.
some fun times in Rector. Those were some of the shows that I used to run. I remember that show.
And Ron Horn had me go over. It was an LAW show on a Thursday night,
Yeah, LEW.
and they took David went over the top rope and landed on his head. David clapped,
Oh,
and we got him back to the back. It took a while, and we got him back to the back. And I'm like, "Do you feel any? Do you feel anything?" And he goes, "No, it's just burning." And
it's
I'm
not
like,
funny, but
but I mean, the motherfucker landed on his head.
anyway,
Going over the top rope.
I got some stories I can tell you about some LAW shit, man. Let me tell you, we had some fun over there. But back to Bobby. My youngest was with me, and my wife at the time, she was working, and my youngest was upstairs, and I had to go referee. And my youngest sat there with Bobby, and he called him Grandpa. He thought Bobby was family. Bobby would sit there and let that kid play with his wrestling boot, pull on his strings, on his boots and shit, and just pester the shit out of him. And Bobby would just laugh and cut up with him.
Do y'all think Randy Orton deserves to be the guy to defeat Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship?
That's a good question, but I don't think it'll be Randy.
I don't see it being Randy.
No, and anyway, let me finish my story and then we'll talk about that. Anyway, I went to the ring and Bobby sat up there in a chair, and I looked up halfway through the match. Bobby was holding Riley in his arms, and Riley fell asleep in Bobby's arms.
Yeah.
I went back upstairs and went to take the kid from Bobby. I said, "No, hold him. I got him. He can stay with me till the show's over." That kid sat there and slept in Bobby's arms. That was how well I knew Bobby. I had his phone number up until he went in the hospital, and I guess he changed numbers because I tried to call. It wasn't the same number.
I remember when him and Greg started teaming up doing Midnight Gold. I know Greg really cherished those days.
Yeah, I loved watching that. But let's talk about that. Randy Orton, you brought up a valid point that if Roman is to beat the longest reign, he's got to hold it until 28.
Mm-hmm.
That's another 3 years after next year.
4
years. You're right. Sorry, my bad. My math's off. I don't know why I'm thinking we're going into 25. So another 4 years. Roman doesn't want to be there half the time now. And I don't think it's that he doesn't want to be there. I think he knows he's getting older. He wants to be at home with his family more. He's making money. He's trying to get into Hollywood. Is this...
they have, Triple H. And the one thing I think Orton said this the other day on Logan Paul's podcast.
Yeah.
Hunter learned a lot. A lot went through Hunter when he almost died.
Yeah.
And his thing is spend more time with your family.
Yes.
And what do you usually do? What's always been the tradition on Christmas? Wrestling.
Yep.
I mean, back in the day, that's what they did, was wrestle on the holidays.
Yep.
And they're doing some extra tapings now because they get the whole week off.
Yeah.
To get Christmas and everything off.
Yeah.
So.
Which is great. I mean, I'm happy.
I think that's going to make it's going to make everybody else happy. Endeavor is starting to think about pulling house shows, certain house shows that are not drawing,
Yep.
like your C&D places.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of keeping A and B towns.
Yep.
I don't know what Jonesboro would be considered since they only come what once every 2 or 3 years.
Probably a C&D.
And they packed they did a really good job on that. That was a good attendance.
Yeah, very much so.
And I think the crowd, if they don't come back, man, they
That'll-
lost. I mean, that's a lot of money that they made there that night because
yeah, look,
it was loud.
not only did they sell, the place was damn near full.
For what they were keeping open, it was almost full to the top of the place.
And not to mention, if you talk about merchandise, they were selling commemorative belts for like $250, and they had 200 or 300 of those. They sold out every one of those. They had legitimate replica belts, and they were selling those for what, $500?
It was like
And they-
$450.
Yeah, and they had like 200 or 300 of those, and they sold out of all of those. Literally, put it this way: they sold out of everybody's shit. Carlito, Usos, all of it, except for John Cena. I don't know why John Cena's shit didn't sell this time, because John Cena's shit normally sells. But the only shit they had left at the end of the night was John Cena stuff. They sold out of everything else.
I just want to say this. I think all you wrestlers need to stop calling people marks.
Amen to that shit.
Because when you show up to a WWE show and you're acting just like the rest of the crowd and carrying around belts,
Amen.
nah.
You're the fucking mark.
Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down.
Yes, sir. Amen.
Let's stop. I find it kind of, this is my opinion, I find it kind of rude to call them marks. Everybody knows the stick. Everybody knows what's going on.
Yeah, it's not kayfabe's deal.
They're fans. Be respectful. They're the fans. But if they're marked, guess what? You're a fucking mark too.
Amen.
Let me carry around 2 or 3 belts around at a WWE show because you can't carry it around the show that you're on because you suck.
Then there's that. Then there's that.
And speaking about people that suck, I'm sure one AEW owner would love to hear this conversation. Men that wear vests.
I was like, wait a minute. Where is this going?
When you posted that picture in our group message, that shit was funny.
Dude. Oh. And I won't bash my coworkers, but that I'm like, why are you wearing that? It never clicked.
Your titties are getting cold, but your arms are fine.
It
Come
never
on,
clicked
man.
in my mind that he wore it until after y'all said something about it to me. And then I'm sitting there.
And it was funny because after we left West Memphis,
Yep.
when we stopped at the gas station, got 2 guys out in the parking lot playing around with each other wearing a damn vest.
Yep. Yep.
Makes me want to get a vest and wear it to the show. Or get something to get a hoodie or something and cut the arms off of it.
Like they do now when they come to the ring, Randy and them. Oh.
I had to bring that up.
Man.
I really think we need to get him a shirt, get him one made though.
Get him one of them vests for the.
Yeah. See if actually we'll put APW on the back of it.
He said he gonna wipe it.
Put Buster Kennedy over here over on his chest part with his owner.
Oh God. He said he'd wipe his ass with it. I was trying to find something so I could send it over real quick. I was gonna play it on the TV, not the TV, but the screen, but I can't find what I'm looking for. It's not showing up. I can't ever find what I'm looking for when I need it. It never fails. But anyway.
Vince put, I read what Triple H is doing for the holidays. He's doing great things with the current product.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. And I enjoyed the opening last weekend with the NXT pay-per-view or PLE.
Oh, man.
With Punk wearing that thread.
Sean goes,
nice hoodie.
I marked out like a little kid when Sean came out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a huge Shawn Michaels fan. That
it's just so weird to see the guys that we grew up watching. They're our old timers now.
Right, right. And it makes us even feel older because here we are getting old too. So but well, I guess we'll get ready to wrap it up. Tune in next week, guys. We are definitely going to do a show next week. We're going to do the best of 2023. We're going to do the top 5 of everything. I need you to send me the things that we need to do the top 5 of. I've got the notebook right here. Oh, I dropped something on my head. Oh, a video game. Kids need to put them back in the case. Anyway, I've got my notebook down. I will write down what you text me, and I will start making my list, even though I had already started making it. It's just with everything going on from work to trying to produce this to trying to figure out editing and dealing with our bookings in other places and planning our out-of-state trips, I get
busy.
I stay a lot busy, and it's crazy. And then I deal with, my personal life outside of our business and work. I deal with taking care of kids and mother and everything else. So, yep, DX used to run Monday Night Raw, man.
Yeah, they can't tell people to suck now.
Speaking of DX, I've been sending you a lot of Triple H and them little.
I know, and the thing is, I've seen most of it already.
Right, I couldn't help it. I see it, and I'm like, well, I got to send that to Carl. But definitely tune in next Saturday night. We'll do the best of 2023, and like I said, next year, if we get around to doing local shows, we may try to give out awards. Nothing major. It's not like we're going to. Look, I'm not going to Dave Meltzer.
I mean, we kind of know what everybody's doing around in the area.
Right.
If anybody wants my opinion, JPJ's the fucking MVP of the area.
Yeah.
Remind me when y'all go live again. Dude, you gotta remind me because we're too damn old to remember our damn self.
I mean, I gotta write shit down on the back of my eyelid sometimes just to remember. April 6th, I keep forgetting it, and it's fucking WrestleMania day.
So next, we're gonna go live next Saturday and do our
best of 2023.
Best of 2023.
Top 5 matches, top 5 male wrestlers, female wrestlers, tag teams, all that good shit.
Your top 5 matches. Which my thing is, I think I got like 6.
You can only have 5, sir.
I've got one that's tied for first.
We can talk about it when we go off the air.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want you to know.
Oh, you're gonna leave me to be shocked and awed on your idea.
Look, we don't have a whole lot of kayfabe in wrestling anymore. So
but you're kayfabing me.
I'm going to kayfabe the list.
Okay, kayfabe the list then.
See, all this is the list of 2023, and it ain't the list of Jericho.
All right, I'll kayfabe you on mine then. Cafe, as Sam Dollar used to say. Cafe. Where are we going to eat? What? He said that to me one time, and I was like, what? Cafe? What the fuck?
This is a pretty good show today.
Yeah, I had a blast. It helped me. I needed this. It's been a rough day.
It's been, dude.
I woke up.
I don't know. I woke up yesterday morning with severe back pain, and we were gone all day. They were 4 hours late on doing Mom's procedure. The fucking elevator went out. I had to go across town to get something for Mom. They wouldn't give it to me, and then Mom called and bitched them out and told me to go back, and I told her no. And so her favorite child's going to go do that Monday morning because, well, that's what the good child does, not me. And Mom was good. I wouldn't hear cutting jokes as soon as I saw her. She was halfway out of it. And I made some rather obscene jokes to her, and she started laughing and making it going right with it. And speaking of the devil, she just coming out of her bedroom, and she got to feeling bad and everything. Almost passed out at Colton, so I got her home, and she went to La La Land.
Tell her
What are you getting?
She said,
We're doing a podcast. What are you doing?
Oh, it's cheap burgers.
Chicken gravy.
Cheese and crackers.
Oh, cheese and crackers.
Don't be bullying Mama on the podcast. I'll come over and kick your ass.
She's feeling a lot better than what she was. What are you looking for? Your crackers are in the refrigerator. You put them in the refrigerator.
Get your cracker ass up and get them for her.
I can't. I'm barely can move right now where I'm at.
I feel you. That's my problem. I've got the office set up, but I gave my kid the rolly chair, so I'm having to use the stationary chair.
Well, I've got a corner of this table. Kobe's got his whole PC right here. It takes up over half the table. Then we got the printer, and I'm right here on the edge. How you feeling?
Oh, wow. Congratulations to the new OVW Tag Team Champions, the Golden Lions, Cash Flow, and Shahara. I always say his name wrong. Yeah, Shara.
He's a big dude.
Yeah, he is. That's a beast. But they just won the OVW Tag Team Championships. Congratulations.
Oh, she's using Velveeta.
Well, that's the good cheese.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Music City Toys and Collectibles are going to be having a meet and greet at their store. So if you're in the Nashville area.
Oh, so not all of Nashville got destroyed?
No, apparently not. Actually, it's Watertown, Tennessee. It's 101 West Main Street, Watertown, Tennessee. Saturday, January the 13th from 12 until 2. Rikishi will be there for a meet and greet at Music City Toys and Collectibles. Those are some friends that we made up in North Carolina. They were one of the sponsors that we met there. Also, shout out to AML out in North Carolina. If you are in the Winston-Salem area, you want to go to the Benton Convention Center, 301 West 5th Street, January 20th for Active War Games 3. Kurt Angle will be there. WWE Hall of Famer Arn Anderson will be there. Colby Corno, the AML Carino. Okay, sorry.
That's Steve Carino's kid.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why that fucking name sounded familiar. AML Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Brad Attitude will be there. Diego Hill will be there, as well as White Mike.
White Mike was cool.
White Mike is over like fucking Rover up there. But
let's talk about football for a second. My supervisor, he's from Houston, right?
Yes.
Got tickets to go see the Texans and the Titans for tomorrow in Nashville.
Yeah.
The Titans are going to dress up in the Houston Oilers outfits. And he went because CJ Stroud, well, he's out with a concussion.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. 17 hours ago, WWE posted something that they wanted to remember John Huber. Brody Lee.
Yesterday was his birthday, or today was his birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another tough one.
He died, 28th of December?
Yeah. So, you want to talk about why AJ Styles attacked LA Knight?
Sure. You want to talk about how AJ Styles looks like jacked?
Right? He took time off and he came back looking like fucking Hercules.
Little hairy John Cena thing going on.
Right? What the fuck?
Got abs and everything in their late 40s. Sting.
I can hold my phone up and get a better picture on this camera than I used to could.
Ooh.
Right? It's nice.
Go. Take your butt to bed.
Squared Circle Expo has announced the following guests so far: Sting, Kane, Matt Riddle, Miro, Mick Foley, Rob Van Dam, Eric Bischoff. The Squared Circle Expo heavyweight champion, Matt Cardona, Mickey James, the 1-2-3 Kid, X-Pac, Sean Waltman will be there.
That'd be pretty cool.
This one right here, I love X-Pac. Look, we worked a show with him. Dude, that motherfucker's crazy. This one right here, Barbie Blank. You know who that is, right?
Kelly.
Kelly. Our good friend, actually, both of our good friends, Tajiri and Sonny Ono, will be there as well. And this one, dude, this is awesome. I called this one when I mentioned it to you, and you were like, who, Right to Censor? And I was like, no, the Nation of Domination. Yeah. Charles Wright, D'Lo Brown, Mark Henry, and damn, Ron Simmons will all be at Square Circle Expo. Brian Myers, Ted DiBiase, Mr. IRS himself, Mike Rotunda, Christy Hemme, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that you can't stand, EC3, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And, of course, you can't forget the Squared Circle Expo Tag Team Champions, Rhino and the man with kids, Heath Slater, they'll be there. The Nasty Boys are going to be there. Scott Norton, Crazy Steve, Dirty Dango, Tyler Breeze, and, of course, Ultimo Dragon. These are the names that they've announced so far. Going to be a pretty epic show. Looking forward to it. They're going to have a show. It's a 2-day event. Theirs is only a 2-day event right now. And we'll be there for both days of this one. So we're going to be extremely busy.
It's a Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, it's a 2-day event.
Got to take some time off again.
Yep.
So, Wildcard Wrestling, they're having a show in Bible tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And, people are going pretty damn crazy there. They had a street fight that went outside, and they're in a trailer. They just were in the back of a pickup truck. There's blood shed, and the crowd is getting a show.
Who was in the street fight?
I know Matthew Devine was one of them. I don't know who the other one was. I'd have to go look to their page to see who he was wrestling. I don't remember off the top of my head. It looked like they had a pretty decent little crowd there.
Dude, okay. I want to start doing this segment. And Road Dogg gave me the idea for it. Shout out to the Road Dogg.
The 15 minutes of fame?
No, not the 15 minutes of fame.
Okay.
I want to start doing the what do you meme?
The what?
What do you meme? Like the meme of the day thing?
Yeah.
But I want to put up some memes, the meme things, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
And I want to get our live reaction to them. Unfortunately, we don't have a production truck that can go through and pick them out for us. So I will have already seen them, but I would like to be able to do it and, of course, get your live reaction on the show. And since I'm bringing this up, I have found one. Give me just a minute. I'm going to get it sent over, and we're going to do just one as a sample tonight.
Okay.
And see what happens.
All right.
Let me get this emailed over and brought up onto the office. Do what?
I'm all in on this.
All right. I hope so.
You think we ought to do some kind of 15 minutes of fame thing?
We could do some kind of 15 minutes of fame thing if you want. If you got some folks that you want to bring on here and try to give a little bit of a push.
And we can time them out and tell them you got 15 minutes to talk about it, ask them some questions, and and then we kick them off in 15 minutes.
Yep.
If they're talking, we're gonna they're still talking when we kick them off, that's on them because they need to learn how.
Right. So I am fixing to share this, and I want your reaction to it. Can you see it?
Hey, that little son of a bitch is right there. It always happens. It's the front wheel on the left side of the car at Hayes. And I'll be going through Hayes and it goes knock, 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 knock.
Oh, God. I couldn't help myself. I was sitting here. I had got a message.
We got to do that at the beginning of the shows.
Yes. I was scrolling through my message, and then I went to scroll through Facebook after I got done with my message. And it was just like, man, this is good. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to start doing this on the show. And
we've had 5 shares. I've checked. I saw some numbers.
Oh, I've got some good stuff. Like I've got some good stuff for next week's show that I'm going to throw up. And, I have found some things here that are going to make next week's show really interesting. We're going to do some things. We're going to caption some pictures. We're going to answer some questions. I'm going to make sure that we're going to have some fun. We're going to have a good show next week. I'm going to have all kinds of pictures pulled up. And
I've got another idea.
What's your idea?
With our guests that we bring on for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We make them tell us what they're grateful for.
There you go.
Because I think we all should be grateful for everything we do, what we have, and what we do. Because, if it wasn't for the guy above, then a lot of us wouldn't be here.
Amen to that. Especially, me and you can both attest to that. We've had some near-death experiences, so it's
definitely when I'm coming out of surgery and they're like, "You got to breathe." I'm like, "I don't want
to." Right?
I just want to sleep.
Leave me alone.
Let me sleep. You can't. You got to breathe. You're asking for too much.
Right. Oh, Jesus.
I like that, though. Yep. That's the front wheel at Hayes on the left.
I seen
through the whole damn thing.
I seen that, and I was like, "Oh my God, we've got to start doing this shit."
Yeah, let's do it. Find the memes, and you'll get my opinion on it.
And I'm also we're gonna do not just what do you mean, but we're gonna do some caption this. I want you to give me captions, and some of it'll just be pictures and pick a team, whatever, blah blah blah. One has to go, those kind of things. We're gonna do all kinds of fun shit, especially next week's show, and then I'm going to
December 30th. APW returns to the I screwed that one up. APW returns to the APW dojo. Address is 60 West Mississippi and Mariana. So that should be interesting. Should be fun.
Very fun. I look forward to it. I'm actually
You've been to the dojo once.
Yeah, and I wasn't there very long. So looking forward to being there for the show. I'm actually sitting here pulling some pictures and things like that for next week's show right now.
I think we need to get on there and try to find us a vest to wear.
Oh, I can find us a couple. Dude, I can find us a couple. But that screws up my new gimmick. I was going to wear my suit and shit.
I think you need to wear your suit when you're going to a professional thing, doing professional shit.
Okay. Then I'll wear my suit when we go.
Hey, so So as of right now, I've got Price and Riley on the mic on the sticks at the show. Are you going to be the one that announces the guys in the ring,
Sure.
or do you want to referee?
I'll do both. I've done it before. I've announced and refereed before.
Well, no, because if you're going to announce, I want you in the ring for every match, and I want you to wear your freaking suit.
Okay, then I'll announce and I'll wear my suit.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be another show in May.
You just want me to wear my suit, don't you? Should I wear the purple or the gray? I'm working on some others too, by the way.
Purple.
Purple.
Where we're going to be at, purple.
Okay.
You will be loved.
Dude, I ain't afraid. I don't give a damn. I'm working on getting me a pink one. I am. I'm working on a pink one. And I'm gonna get that cow print jacket. It's gonna look good with my jeans, bro. I ain't playing.
Hey, did you like how I said let's just move it along?
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of which, you said oh my God, we got to do one more. Hold on. Oh God.
I can't believe it. Are we still holding the crowd?
Yeah, we still got 4 people. This one's going to be great. Your reaction to this one will tell the world a lot. Oh my God. This one just
show that background we got. The new logo.
the new logo?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second to go to the brands page and add it to the overlays. And there you go. There is our new logo. The new
Check that logo out, y'all.
The new Wrestling with the Locals logo. It's a lot better than the old one. Oh, dude, this one's going to be fucking hilarious. We might get in trouble for this one.
Okay.
All right, let me take the logo down.
Yeah, it cut me half off.
You'll be all right.
I reckon.
Okay. Oh, shit. It's still pulling this one up. Hold on. All right. God, how's this so big?
It's so big.
There
That's
we go.
what she said.
That is not what she said, but okay. Anyway, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah. We'll be going to church tomorrow. I need you to send that to me.
Oh, God.
I got somebody I want to send that to.
Your reaction. Give me a minute to compose myself. Oh, God.
We want to say thank you for everybody that came on and watched tonight. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the likes and the hearts and the loves. And if you laughed at us, we appreciate that as well. Thank y'all for coming along. I've enjoyed it. It's been good.
That was fucking great.
Now we must go and read the Bible and go to bed.
What, you're not gonna promote Blue Chew or anything after that?
I don't think I need to.
Normally this is where you would pop off with some Ric Flair Woo! Get the blue chew shit like Eric Bischoff and them do. Come on,
Well,
man.
you said wrap it up earlier. I wish we had. I wish we could get a condom.
Sponsorship.
Yeah, we need a sponsorship from a condom.
They wouldn't sponsor us.
We want to make wrestling with the local condoms.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Jesus.
Let's make them for the biggest of men and the smallest of men.
Oh, for the little midgets out there
Try it.
who can't find it.
Even little midget wieners need some love.
Oh, Jesus, don't get me started. Anyway, so that's going to be a new segment that we do. I loved it. That was great. The first one was hilarious. The second one was even better. Oh, God.
The thing is, man, that damn shopping cart is there.
Yeah, I agree. Every time you go to fucking Walmart, Hayes, Kroger, anywhere. Or it fucking locks up.
We'll stop walking, start skidding across the floor.
Or the whole damn buggy.
Yeah, the bottom starts.
So next week, we're going to have a shit ton of those for him to look at. I've already got a shit ton on my phone right now, and I'm looking for more. If you got something funny that you want me to share on the show, hit me up on Facebook or follow me at X, which is formerly known as Twitter. The artist formerly known as Twitter, which is now X, or any other things. I see Brianna said something, but there's nothing there.
She's speechless.
Right. Dealing with us. Everybody's speechless. But, man, just your reaction when I put that up there, that was great. I lost it. I couldn't help it.
I think mine was like 10-year-old, but hey.
Jesus.
He told me I'd go blind. I didn't believe it.
Yeah, and there you are wearing glasses.
Didn't believe about carpet tunnel either.
Jeremy said hi. I guess he just got back home too.
We'll be back on next Saturday, doing our thing, doing our show for the review of 2023. Also, we're going to try to find somebody to be a part of the 15 Minutes of Fame.
I wish there was a way.
And Biscuit, instead of looking at the porn on your phone.
I'm not looking at porn. It's wrestling.
Same thing. Oh, it's two fat guys.
It's Dusty Rhodes, you asshole.
Well, it's okay. Two fat guys. They're cool. So let me ask you. I'm going to give you 1 minute.
Okay.
And I'm not going to really time you. I just want to give you 1 minute, and then let's be done.
Okay. Well, I was fixing to do something fun, but okay.
Give me your 1 minute of what you're grateful for.
Geez, you would hit me with that, right? My job, my kids, my health, this podcast, you, my awesome Jeep that we get to go exploring in. My two rotten sons. I am so thankful to have those in my life. My daughter, who I need to spend more time with. I do suck at spending time with her. I need to do more with that. But I am thankful for my three children. I am thankful for you, best friend I've ever had. Thankful for my grandmother and unfortunately my mother too. She's a pain in the ass, but I'm thankful for her. I'm just thankful that I'm still breathing. And I'll tell you, I know you asked what I was thankful for, but I'm going to tell you, I've been doing a lot of soul searching lately. Today was a healthy day. I'm glad that we woke up in the shape we woke up in and wasn't able to go because I took a drive with my sons and had some thoughts today. So, yeah, it's been fun.
That's good. So it's good every once in a while you need to get out with them two little rotten monsters.
Right.
I love them to death. They get on my nerves, but I love them to death. And,
They were mad that you weren't here this morning.
I will always be there for them if they ever need me. And Yeah.
Trust me, they know. They love their Uncle Carl.
Yeah, they like to drive us. Me, yeah, they love
They love driving you batty. I think they do some of the shit they do to you just to get your reaction.
And I do the same thing to them.
Yeah, and I
And
think
then they get butthurt about it. Except that one time when BG
oh
started
Jesus,
shit talking.
oh, if you get him started shit talking, jeez, good luck getting him to shut up. I am gonna say this. Hopefully, next week. I don't know for sure, but I might have an unboxing that we get to do on the show as well. I have a gift that you know is coming.
No, I don't. I don't
Yeah.
know anything.
It's something I sent you a picture of that's coming to me. Oh, okay. You don't remember? Okay. Well, then I will.
Shit.
I will leave it as a surprise for you as well, then, my friend. But hopefully, it's.
I do want to tell you though, I appreciate you giving me that picture of me, you, and Haley J.
Well, of course.
I showed that picture to my cousin tonight.
Yeah.
He looked at me, and he goes, "She pretty." I'm like, "Fucking
Right? Not only is she pretty, she's a hell of a wrestler. She really is.
And she's cool as shit.
Oh yeah, most down to earth person.
Definitely hollering at us across a crowded ass room.
Oh yeah.
We're coming to you, I promise.
Yeah, we'll be there in a minute. Just hold on. Kids got to get choked out first.
Yeah, we gotta choke the kids out.
Kids got to get put in the camel clutch. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'll see you in a minute.
I still think that's probably one of the coolest things in the world. And they will never realize how cool that is.
Right. I've actually, I can't, well, I could, but it'd be a pain in the ass. But here, I'll try. I'm going to turn this just for a second and see if I can do it without dropping it. I've kind of started a wall of fame for the kids and all their autographs and stuff and their pictures so that they will have those memories. Oh, shit. I forget this thing is touchscreen. Oh, you can barely touch it and shit starts popping up. Anyway, so they've got Kofi and Carlito and Effie and Roderick Strong. Our picture with Haley J is up there. The Lucha Brothers, the Hardy Boys, everybody they got to meet, everybody we met the entire night there when we were at WrestleCade is on the wall for them. Their pictures that they got signed when we were in New Orleans by Dax and Cash. I've got a picture that Lawler signed for me when I was a kid. I hung up for them. I've got some other folks' autographs. I actually have an autograph that I want to make sure I never lose that Lance Cade signed for me when he was wrestling over in Memphis for us one night. Riley's got a Steve Austin necklace. I've got the Shane Douglas picture that was autographed for him hung up. I've actually got a piece of Ric Flair's canvas from his very last match that he had in Nashville on the wall. I've got an autographed Shawn Michaels picture. MJF autographed a figure for me. It's on the wall for them. They've got autographed LA Knight pictures.
Yeah, I need you to send a message to one Conrad Thompson. I have yet to get my damn card.
Okay. Well, I will reach out and see what we can figure out.
I have yet to get my Jeff Hardy trading card because I prepaid that shit to get that card.
Okay. Let me, while we're thinking about it, I will go to the email now and figure that out.
And do the whole Shane Helms thing after you say, hey,
what's up with that?
Yeah, what's up with that? Where is the Jeff Hardy trading card? We never got it. What's up with that? We paid for that event. I can't remember. What was that? Is that the Ric Flair stuff?
No, that was the
podcast.
Shit, what is Supercast?
Wasn't that super show podcast they had? And Jeff Jarrett slapped the shit out of one of his buddies.
Yeah.
Well, man, it's been over 2 hours.
And we've still got people watching.
We appreciate it.
We love you guys. Thank you for your love and support. Keep watching, share, invite your friends, your family, your enemies, our enemies. I don't give a shit who watches. Invite them all to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, X, the artist formerly known as Twitter. Notice how I'm still in.
Enemies. We definitely got enemies.
Oh, I got plenty of enemies, and this is for them right there, buddy. Give a fuck. Anyway, you notice how I'm still in gold.
Terry, if you want that match, we need 100 shares, likes, comments, and everything.
So there's the goal, ladies and gentlemen. If you can get us 100 viewers next Saturday night, woo! Not down at the Marriott, but live right here on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and everywhere else.
18 to 28.
Oh, God. Yeah, they took that shit off TV. Oh, Jesus. But if you can get us 100 views and 100 subscribers, whatever he just said, follows, comments, and all that good shit next Saturday night.
I'll contact Luke Justice and have him be at the show.
We'll get Luke Justice versus Terry Tyler set up. And there will be no scissors involved because I'm not going to be a witness to a murder.
No, not at the church. So is that all?
That's it, unless you got anything else.
You're getting quiet and you're looking down.
I was emailing for you. I was texting and talking to people for you. I was taking care of that subject we were talking about.
Well, she was looking at 13-year-old you again.
No, I'm over here reaching out to Conrad and his people trying to make sure you get your damn Jeff Hardy card. Calm down, BG.
Well, you know.
We'll be back next week. We've said it 100 times. Do our top 5 of everything next week. We'll have plenty of laughs. I've got some really good pictures that I'm going to throw up to get his reaction.
And if you know somebody that you want to see on his show to do the 15 minutes of fame, tell them to get a hold of us, or you tell us about them and we'll contact them.
And if any of our friends from North Carolina are watching, I would love to get some of you AML guys on here. I'd give y'all more than 15 minutes, especially White Mike. I want to know what he's done to be as over like Rover like he is.
He was loved there. I think we need to hit AML up.
Yes. I wish that we had the time off to go in January for Active War Games 3. They're going to have C.W. Anderson, Kurt Angle, Arn Anderson, George South, and a number of other people there.
Yeah, they're captains. C.W. Anderson's a captain and George South's a captain.
Yeah, but it's going to be a huge show. So if you're anywhere near Winston-Salem, North Carolina, get your ass to the Benton Convention Center on January 20th. Kurt Angle will be there. It's going to be a huge show. AML will not disappoint you. And they are – I can't say enough good things about them. They really are. Great show. And everybody that we encountered and have dealt with from the moment of finding out that we were going to WrestleCade to coming home have been top-notch, great. Love the guys. Can't wait for next year. I think that's going to have to become an every year tradition for us until we can't travel anymore. Even if we just go to hang out. I think that's going to be something that we go and take part in every year now. But we'll see you guys next week. I know he's wanting me to cue up the music, so I'm going to cue up the music and get it going. Oh, wait, wrong music. Nope, not that one. What the hell?
I'm always fixing to get Terry Crews music.
Get what?
You know that one, I need you, and I miss you. Now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. You just cut us in half.
Ladies and gentlemen, share the passion of pro wrestling. We're out of here.